Hi, I'm Dr. H.A. Hassan. I'm an associate professor at Spalding University here in Louisville, Kentucky.
My name is Josh Greer, and I am a special education teacher as well as a department head at Wagner High School here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Today what we want to do is our very first session in our series of academic programs we're going to be presenting to you. We want to basically introduce you to a kit that we're going to be building today, and we want to talk to you about all the main, shall we say, items we'll need to put it together. Very key elements we're going to need. To put the boat together, number one, we're going to need glue. And we use the Gorilla Glue primarily because when the boat's in the water for a long period of time, we find that it holds the boat together. We used to use Elmer's glue, but we found it, the longer it's set in the water, shall we say, the weaker the parts of the boat became. So this has been very, very steady for us. We also use the painter's tape, primarily as a clamp. On the foam board, we find that an actual metal clamp would damage the foam board. So this tape actually helps us, hold the boat together, again, as a clamp. Once we get the boat built and we're ready to start testing, or before we paint even, we like to put this DAP Quick Seal Plus on it. It just helps plug the holes, things of this sort. The worst thing that could happen is have water actually get inside one of the boats, and we don't want that. Also, another thing that we use here is spackling. It's very lightweight. We like the lightweight because the idea is to keep the boat as light as possible, to go as fast and far as possible. So this is something that we apply where needed. And again, another sealant that we use here is patch plaster, which again helps us seal the boat. I want to introduce you to our instruction book with all the part numbers in it. It'll kind of tell you how to, where each part goes and answer some of your questions. And we'll be referring to this throughout our session today. And also, we have this key part here. We call this the cutout. And actually, this item here, we build on top and on bottom. We build the hull and the deck on this. And this is kind of, we'll say, our center of gravity. So we're going to be talking about that today. And what Josh and I are going to do is we're going to start actually putting this together. And Josh has not done this before, so I get a chance to work with my former student again in putting together a boat. He's been very good at building these hydroplanes over the years. So this is a new design that we've come up with, the X30 Falcon series. So we're going to talk about that today.
So we're going to do step by step,
yes,
building this boat.
That's what we're going to do, my friend.
Basically all we need is this instructional packet.
That's it.
And then we have our starter parts, which are all numbered on here.
Yes.
Right now we have 1 through 8.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get started.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Let's start off by opening the glue. All right. We're good to go. And we can put the first piece on number 2, and it's going to go on the stern of the boat. And to kind of talk about this too, you can go ahead and start.
Okay.
What we're doing is we want the students to view the boat from the actual driver's perspective.
So I'm putting the glue on the bottom here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Does it need a lot of glue, or
not that much, but just kind of spread it easy. Yeah, that you can take that with your finger and spread that over the rest of it.
So I kind of got a little gob, and I'll just even it out. All right.
Very good. And it'll go, the front of boat's the bow, the back's the stern, the right side is the starboard side, the left side is the port side. Again, that's the perspective of the driver. So let's put that on the stern, sir.
Okay, now is that also, does that instruct me here?
Yes, sir. Shows you right where it goes.
Okay, so number 2, I see there. So that goes right at the back.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of even it up.
Very good.
All right.
All right, we just put on piece number 2 on piece number 1.
Now, how long will this take to dry here? I shouldn't mess with it for...
Oh, it's in about 7-8 minutes to actually hold a little bit. So
okay.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good. So we can go ahead and now put number 2 on, number 3 rather.
All right, so we got them labeled out here and just run it all the way down. And it looks like it goes on the left side?
Yep. Port side, that's right.
Okay, port side.
You want to be sure that you put glue on the bottom and on the back here, because it's going to fit up against piece number 2.
So on the bottom and just on one, just the back end?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll do that.
It goes right there on the port side.
Okay, the port side.
That's it. That's the left side. All right. This glue hose really is very, very strong. And we've been real pleased with it over the years.
All right.
All right, you just kind of run that through there.
So this is piece number 3.
Piece number 3.
I'm running it along the bottom.
There it is.
The back side.
All right.
And this will go on
Port
the
side.
port side, which is the left side.
Far on the edge there.
Okay.
Very good. Right on the end.
All
very
right.
good. Yeah, very good. Have a nice nice and smooth there along the edge. So that's perfect. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we're building a structure for the hull. We're starting at the hull right now. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But these are called our stringers. So we're putting
Okay.
our stringers in right now. So let's
All
go ahead
right.
and put number 4 on. And again,
So we're
about halfway between the middle and the port side, maybe halfway in between. Put number 4 in there. Same process.
Okay, so I'm looking at the instruction manual, and it tells me about how far away from from 3.
About right there. That's good. That's good.
What would you say, quarter inch?
Yeah,
Or
3/4 inch. Yeah.
3/4 inch?
Yeah.
All right.
about that.
And do the same thing on the bottom as well as the back.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll do that.
And on these parts, the front we call the aft.
And then I'll run it up the back.
The back
as
is the
well.
aft leather. The front we call the fore. Very good. That's going to give a nice good hold.
Let me move this over
Yeah.
here. And you say
Yeah,
about.
about there. That's good. Yep.
Now, should I measure this when I'm doing
Yeah,
it to make sure that
it-
the back and the front, or
Yes.
can I just
kinda-
eyeball it?
Yeah, eyeball it. You might want to come back a little bit more there.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit more. There it is. There we go. Okay. Very good. So the fore of each part there looks pretty good.
Okay.
And the aft is connected to the number 2 really well. So we're looking good.
All right.
All right. Number 5 should be right down the middle. Same process. Is this pretty comfortable for you? Or you?
I think so.
Yeah, it comes together pretty quick. And again, if any of the parts bend or whatever, then we'll use the painter's tape to kind of clamp it down. But right now, it's very smooth, fitting on real good.
Okay.
All right.
And this one, number 5, is going to go directly
Right
in
down
the middle.
Yeah. Very good. Looking good.
All right.
You kind of see the support we're talking about
I
here?
do.
Yeah. Also, this has a lot to, because it's a rocket-powered boat, when that rocket takes off, the vibrations are just scream through the structure of this boat. So we find the more of these stringers we put on, it's able to handle the vibrations better. So that's why we're putting on this many on here. We're putting 5 on here.
All right.
Let's go ahead and
So
let's
basically,
go
6 and 7 are going to be very similar to 2 and 3.
Except we're
it's
going
just
port
gonna
side,
be on the
starboard
okay.
side. Excuse me, starboard side this time.
All right.
Very good. All right.
And I'll run it up the back there.
Very good.
A little bit on
Yeah,
the
a
back.
little back. The reason we do this too is these boats do not have accelerators, right? I mean, when the rocket takes off within less than a second, they're at full speed. So I had a buddy who was a crew of one of the hydroplanes, and he wanted to give me a different design. I tried to explain to him, we don't have an accelerator.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah, it just takes off. It's kind of like one of their boats going from the dock out to the, in less than a second, going 250 miles an hour in less than a second. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. So
All right.
That's why.
How long have you been building these boats, Dr. H.A.?
Ever since I was 5 years old.
Is that right?
No, I'm not going to tell you what year.
Okay. But more than 20, 25 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm at
That's
number
awesome.
7. Let me make
Yep.
absolutely sure.
Very good.
Okay, I see it there.
Right there on the very edge. See how the arrow? The arrow will get you right. Here's the arrow for that one right on the end. Very good. Very good. Get pretty easy?
I think so, yeah.
Pretty easy. Is that making sense?
I think, yep.
Okay, very good. Right on the very end. Right on right on the very end. Okay. Very good, looking good. Think we need any painter's tape, or things look pretty good?
Well, what do you think? I
Take
feel
a look
pretty
at
comfortable
Yeah,
with
let's
it.
See it looks pretty good. Wow, it fit together very nice. Okay, excellent. Now, number 8's a little tricky.
Yep.
Because what we want to do is we want to put glue on the front of each, 3 the 7th at the front, and
Okay.
then on the bottom, and then it kind of seals it there.
So I should take it and just dab a little bit on each
Exactly.
end. And then
On the
at
bottom.
the bottom of number 8, and then I'll place it.
It connects them, yes.
All right, I'll do that.
Very good. Very good. And that just kind of ties them all together. All right. As you can see, it's coming together pretty smoothly. So again, everything's tying in together. The instruction booklet, the parts is working. Very good. Outstanding. Outstanding.
And how long do you say? It's about 5 or 6 minutes,
At
and
the
it
most,
starts
matter of
holding up
fact,
a little
yeah,
bit?
As a matter of fact, we can go right on to the next set of parts, actually. I mean, it's even now, you can kind of touch it a little bit. See, it holds pretty quick. So about 7 minutes will be perfect. Yeah, very good.
Okay, so here's what the boat is going to look like now. So we have parts 1 through 8
Yep.
already constructed.
Yep.
So now we can basically just move on to the next sheet in our instruction booklet. Is
Yep,
that correct?
We can do that.